And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Wood. He's out there with Grant. And it's Stauskas in at the 2.
And guys, he's not the tallest or most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength and really unmatched confidence. One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
Here's Holmes. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
You coming?
Every single time I join your park, is keep letting me see a park.
And here's Meeks. He kicks to Ilyasova.
He goes to court.
Can't capitalize on the good pick. And for Johnson out of Arizona, Greg, his strength, as you were talking about, is his biggest asset. Helps that he has this incredible arm span. And Clark, you know what? He told me he likes to play the 2K game.
Yeah, he does enjoy that. He likes to play the real game, too, because he's hyper-competitive, and I think he's got a chance to be a superb defender at the NBA level.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Detroit making a switch here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Marcus Morris comes in for Ilyasova. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Johnson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Steve Blake.
Playing on that. I got A+ every game. So
both good from the line that time.
Yo, how come every single time I buy a tattoo, this keep making me buy it? I can't.
These days, Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 7.
You gotta go settings and equip.
Gets the basket.
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Go to the settings.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Cannon, the pass to Sampson. Takes it from 10, and he gets it to go. Woods got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player. Here's Cannon, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Picked by Okafor.
Or just join my part.
Feeds it to Cannon. 6 to shoot.
Oh wait, never mind. Just plug it to your court.
Detroit takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Wood. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond. Morris with the screen for Drummond. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Drummond missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Cannon. Noel, a screen on Jackson. Here's Cannon. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. 76ers lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead.
You coming?
The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
The score
17-14. 19-14.
Here's Cannon. Well, the city of Philadelphia has had some tough fans. There's no doubt. You know, we've seen them boo Santa Claus. You can imagine, Greg, how they felt about this Sixers team a year ago.
You know, the Sixers were going to be in trouble from the very start of the year. A lot of fans didn't even bother to show up to boo. I mean, Philly had the worst attendance in the league last season.
But they've got hope, Greg.
A lot of young talent. Maybe this is the year it starts to materialize.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. And Philadelphia has possession. After the basket by Detroit. Here's a screen by Noel. Okafor kicks to Sampson. Shot clock at 6. He used that pick to get in close.
Well, when you look at the 76ers, it's no surprise that they have empty seats. I mean, they ended up 12 and 29 at home, which wasn't the worst mark in the NBA, but it was tied for second worst.
They set the pick. And Drummond kicks to Caldwell Pope. Drummond a screen. And that one goes long.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Jackson.
Now where do I go to for the tattoos?
Kicks it to Drummond.
Tattoos.
Off the screen. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jackson.
And Philadelphia just at times hard to watch, even at home. I mean, they had the worst home field goal percentage in the entire league. Hard to get the crowd into it if you are clanking it on the rim every trip down.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Drummond, a bit of a disappointing season last year. Not so much in play, but people wanted to see